All right, this is Motor God King. I'm going to do a movie review on Bones and All. It's a movie about some cannibals. This was an okay movie to me. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it about a 6. They tried to make this movie like a drama / romance, which if you want to have a romantic relationship between two cannibals, I guess they try to make it like a little Twilight sort of thing, but with the with the romance and all that other stuff. I ain't too much care for that. This movie's about cannibals. This movie's about humans eating other humans. They try to put a little spin, a little twist on it, but it was okay. It's a little long. It's like 2 hours and some minutes. It's a little long. But the acting was good. You know, what I didn't like about the movie was, they tried to make the movie like a period piece. It's like back in the 80s or 90s or something like that. It didn't really say what time frame it was, but I think it wasn't like modern times. It was like in the 80s or something, 90s. It really didn't say what year it took place in, but you can tell by the scenery, the imagery of the movie. It was shot in these little rural towns, these little these little dilapidated towns. A couple of scenes they were living in a trailer park, and it didn't really show the United States as they didn't really show any good neighborhoods in this movie. All the neighborhoods they were in were bad neighborhoods, trailer parks. I think they went to Iowa. They was in cornfields. It just didn't look good. As far as the imagery going, the scenery. What I really didn't like about the movie is that they tried to make being a cannibal acceptable. They call them eaters. And then some of the eaters could smell other eaters, which was hilarious. So I'm like, how can you smell another cannibal? Now, I ain't seen other movies like vampires and werewolves and stuff like that. They can smell each other, but you can smell another cannibal? Okay. That's funny. Like I said, the movie's okay. It's more of a horror movie than a drama. It's like a thriller. It's a little slow, but it does show people getting ate. The one girl, the main character, she bit off somebody's finger. There's another character named Sully. He bit off a woman's back. He was eating a woman. It was an elderly woman that almost died. Well, she was dying, and he was waiting for her to die so he can eat her. It's like, okay. Then the Sully character was following around the main character, following her around because he can smell her. And I'm skipping, spoiler alert, I'm skipping all the way to the end. He ended up finding her and the guy that she met from Kentucky. And he ended up, trying to, I don't know if he was going to eat her. What was he trying to do? I don't know what he was trying to do. But, he found out where she lived. He smelled her, followed her scent. And, he was already inside the house in the little apartment that she had. Her and the guy from Kentucky, the white guy. And, he was wondering why she didn't want to, stay with him, travel with him, whatever he wanted her to do. Then they end up killing him. And the guy that she got friends with and she had a little romantic relationship with towards the end of the movie, he ended up dying also. So the movie was, it was all over the place. Most of the eaters, most of the cannibals, besides the main character that she was mixed, most of the cannibals in the movies were white. That's what I got from the movie. They didn't show no black cannibals at all. And the main character, her mother was a eater, and she was in a mental facility, and she didn't bit her hands off. She didn't have no hands. She done went crazy. Oh my God. So she got the cannibalism from her mother, which she's white. Her mother's white. Her dad is black, and he didn't have that. She's mixed, so she got it from her mother. So, like I said, they didn't show no black people being a cannibal. That was good. I didn't want to see them, denigrate any black people like that, but most of the eaters were white. So, I mean, hey, most of the cannibals in real life, they're white anyway, so. But long story short, this movie is okay. It's a little long. They tried to go for the drama romance with this cannibalism thing, which it missed the mark. How you gonna try to have like a little romance between these two and they eating people, they're cannibals. And the other guy, the guy from Kentucky, he was like an LGBTQ character because he lured a guy from Iowa into the cornfields, and they were having sex with each other. He ended up killing him, and they didn't come out and say he was LGBTQ, but I think he's bisexual or something. That's another thing they had to throw into the movie. I ain't too much care for that aspect of him, of the character, but it was okay. The movie was all right. So if you want to watch it, go ahead and knock yourself out. I will wait till it comes out on digital for you to rent. This is like a movie you can watch at home. I really don't know how much money it made in the movie theaters, but it's a little long. And like I said, the scenery of the movie, it just shows all these rural ghetto neighborhoods, small country towns and trailer parks and all this other stuff. I was like, okay. But that's been my review of Bones and All. Like I said, just wait till it comes out on digital. You can watch it on the Bootleg Movie website when it has a HD showing of the movie. Because sometimes you go to the Bootleg Movie website, it'd be like a camera version of the movie. Just wait till the HD version of the movie or buy it on digital. It's not really worth going to the movie theaters and watching this. It's not really. I'm going to tell you that right now. But that's been my review of Bones and All. It's been Mo the God King. All hail the God King. Church, tabernacle, and preach.